Hello, Aurora Public School families. This is a video to help you navigate the parent portal of the UPK system and complete an application for Universal Preschool Programming. So, to get us started, in your internet browser, type upk.colorado.gov. Here, you will see some information about the Universal Preschool Programming and eligibility. In the top right, you can select English, Spanish, or Arabic. We'll leave it at English. Scroll down to the bottom. Here you can browse providers to see if there's a specific provider of your choice. We are going to select Submit an application. You'll need to create an account. My name is Cynthia Cobb. I am the Director of Early Childhood Education for Aurora Public Schools. Please know that this email that I am creating is not accurate. But you have to provide an email. Click sign up. Now it's time to enter where you reside. I'm going to type the address to the office. If your family is currently experiencing homelessness and you do not have an address, please click that button, then next. From here, it wants to know a little bit of information about your children. So I'm going to make up some fake information about my dog children. I'm going to enter Lou Cobb, and her date of birth, I am also making this up, was March 1st of 2020, which means she just turned 3 years old. If you have another child to add, choose this button. I do, so I'm going to enter a second child, which is my other dog, Pippin. Pippin was born, again, I'm making this up, January 9th, 2019, and click done. I don't have any other pet children or real children to add, so I am going to click next. Now it wants to know a little bit about your family. We are a family of 3. Select next. Here is where it tells you right away if your family qualifies based on income. Yes, my family makes less than this predetermined amount per year. No, we make more than that, or I prefer not to share, which means you will not be considered for additional UPK hours. I'm going to say yes, we make less than that a year, then click next. Now it's going to go into making choices for each of your children. It'll first start with Lou. Again, from the first page, if your family is experiencing homelessness, select that. These are the other qualifying factors. I'm going to say that Lou has limited English proficiency and click next. It wants to know the primary language for Lou spoken in the home. I am going to say Spanish. Now it wants to know about my second child, which is Pippin. I'm going to say that he has an IEP and click next. Right away, it tells you if your children are or are not eligible. Click this See Why to find out why. Remember, Pippin was 4, so it shows me that Pippin qualifies for the 15 hours of universal preschool programming because he is 4. All 4-year-olds in the state of Colorado qualify for a minimum of 15. It shows that since he has an IEP, that was one of the additional qualifying factors. He also qualifies for an additional 15 hours. Notice here the red X, he doesn't qualify for the 10 hours because he's 4. I want to check Lou's eligibility. She does not qualify because she's not 4. She does not qualify for additional hours. But notice all of these are green. So Lou qualifies for 10 hours of preschool programming because she is 3. Click continue for eligible children. It is going to ask how best to reach you. Again, remember this address is not accurate. I'm going to enter the phone number to the ECE department. I prefer to receive text messages, so I'm going to choose that and click next as my preferred method. It wants to know what my relationship to Lou is. I'm going to say that I'm her mother, then click next. It wants to know about the impact the programming will have on families in Colorado. Feel free to answer or click prefer not to answer. This does not impact your qualifying at all. Again, what's my relationship to Pippin? I am his mother. I'm going to click next. Again, I prefer not to answer, so I'm going to click next. Now, here's where it looks different based on the age of your child. Remember, Lou is 3. All 3-year-olds have to be serviced through a school district. The system remembers my address from when I entered my contact information, so I'm going to click search. You can choose up to 5 options. However, Aurora Public Schools comes up first, so I'm going to choose the 3-year-old programming for Lou in Aurora Public Schools. Click selected. Aurora Public Schools is my first choice for my 3-year-old student. I don't want to make other choices, so I will click continue with selections. If I had made other choices, I could then rank them in order. I will go and show you what this is like for my next child. This is a question that is asking about continuity of care. If your child previously attended this location, has a sibling that's currently enrolled there, or if you are employed by that location, you can select that. If not, leave it blank. Then it goes into your second child. So again, it remembers my address from when I created my profile. I'll click search. Now it'll show all of the closest providers from the address that I gave. I am going to select that I want Pippin to be in the 4-year-old full day programming at Elkhart because he was eligible for full day programming. I'm going to also say I would like him in full day programming at Mosley and also at Laredo. If you scroll down to the bottom, it shows you that you have pages and pages of applications that you can choose from. I'm going to click continue with selections. Here you can rank them in your preference. I can make Edna my first choice. I can continue to move Laredo up to my first choice if I would like. It's your preference. If they happened to show up in your order of preference, feel free to leave that. But I did just want to show how you can rank your selections in your order of choice. Click continue. Again, here's that question about continuity of care. I am going to say that Pippin has a sibling who attends Edna and John Mosley. So that is where I would like to continue his care. Proof of income is one of the qualifying factors for UPK. Here is where you would upload your proof of income. Click Browse Files. I am going to upload a UPK document. Here's what's really important. Make sure you click Upload File, otherwise it will not take. Wait until it says Complete. Click Next. If you need time to gather your proof of income, your application will pause. You can log back in, go in it at any time once you have the documentation, and upload your proof of income. But since I have something for my proof of income, I am going to click Next. Good job for us. We are almost done. Here is where you need to be sure to slowly go through your entry and make sure everything is correct. Double check your address, double check the information that you entered for your children. And then once you verify all of this information for its accuracy, and you finally scroll down to the providers, double check your providers, make sure they are accurate for each of your children. Make sure your proof of income is uploaded. You can either type your name and it'll automatically sign it for you, or you can click draw to sign. I'm just going to leave it there. I want to adopt this signature because it works for me. And then I am going to click confirm and submit, and your application process is done. Remember, this is required for new or enrolling students. This next step of the process takes about 4 weeks to complete, but please be on the lookout for any information from the state of Colorado or Aurora Public Schools regarding the state of your application. I hope this helps. Thanks so much for watching.